Hello everybody, welcome to the playoffs of Grunt Summer League 2023. Joining me today are for our first match Iron Fox and Metalman.
Hello.
Hi guys.
And we are going to the maps Root Canal, Railroad and Bridge the Gap in the match Agra versus FabTheZen. So our first quarterfinal. And yeah. So going through the lineups, Agra going medic first. Root Canal makes sense. Pretty basic map. Gets two sappers, a para and a scout. While Fab is gonna go with two sappers, a para and a scout as well, just in a different combination. So let's see how this one goes.
Yeah, on this map, going first is definitely one of the keys. Like, this is one of the maps where medic advantage at start is one of the biggest in any of the maps.
Yeah, I would say so too. I feel like there's maps where it's stronger, but here you really want to make use of that, especially considering the other maps. Like this one and Railroad both have the opportunity to get the MoMA advantage, so let's see if Fab will take it this time around. Yeah, just taking his time. Makes sense. That's a para. There you go.
Season medic on the other side.
Fairly far away, but definitely doable.
Yeah, you just saw the stripes of the medic uniform and straight up going for the MoMA. And there you go. Good start altogether. I really like that he takes his time starting his turns. Really gives you enough time to look at the other lineups and think about what you're gonna do, what you're gonna go for.
Yeah, you definitely should always check the map and think about your moves before just starting to doing something and then realizing it's a bad idea.
Yeah, because you've got, what, a good 5 seconds before your turn actually starts, as it were.
Quite sure where he's going for now. It's the back one. Gets a nice... Oh my god, a 90! Maybe even out of bounds kill? Okay, what a start for Fab here.
Huge damage.
Yeah, you could tell this was like the last second move, but my god. That really is a start you want to have in this best of 3, and Agra might feel the pressure now creeping up on him.
Yeah, very bad luck spamming paratrooper this far away from the body block for the medics, so he definitely wants to separate them, but he only has time for one jetpack drop here.
Yeah, had to waste a jetpack, almost waste a jetpack to get over here to do it.
And he's gonna lose the turn as well, so the only thing he accomplished was the breakup.
And almost... Yeah, but he almost got a new body block out of the paratrooper.
Yeah, if he goes for like a TNT with one of his two sappers, he's gonna get some self-damage on him as well, so... Everything's good if you're looking at Fab's side. Now, but be careful not to get a kill too early. Don't want to break up the MoMA advantage now. Should be rocket launchers. One rocket launcher.
He's not thinking about medic advantage, and he's just going for the sapper again.
Yeah, if he gets a 50, that's fine, or 30 even. He needs two moves anyway to get rid of him most of the time.
If Fab's got a scout, he's left him on 26, if I've done my maths properly.
Yes.
Chance for a later poison skip.
Definitely. The scout is on this side, as you can tell, but he might have enough time to get a poison in and let somebody else do the head jump.
It seems Agra is giving up on the medic for now.
Oh, and that seemed like a 70 as well, but that was huge pushback, and... Let's see, gets to 56, so 70... Yeah, it must have been a 70.
Plus 70 plus the water damage, yeah.
Okay, let's go. These guys really going punch for punch. And there's an opportunity for a double poison here or the future turn skip.
Yeah, this is definitely a good idea. The health is pretty much perfect for this.
Yeah, just... Oh, even wants to do it now, eh? And it should nail it.
He didn't panic, so that was definitely good enough.
And gets the skip turn right away. So that speeds up the game tremendously. Most of the time, if you have two medics around, you kind of want to avoid getting a kill on the other guy. Getting a skip turn, however, lets you keep the MOMA advantage for at least one more turn, unless the enemy goes for a kill on him, on your guys as well.
Oh, this is gonna take a lot of time.
Yeah, it's gonna save minuscule amount of HP, but at least he'll get a shot off, and this guy has TNTs as well, so overall not a bad turn.
Still manages to get a bazooka shot off, so...
Yeah, definitely good enough. Fab needs to start hitting the medic soon though, because medic is not body block at the moment, so it is an easy target.
Yeah, although...
I think it's Fab's medic to go next, though, so...
Yeah, Fab's medic will go next, and then you'll have the chance to get another body block in, or get another MOMA in, or keep his distance. There's gonna be probably his last turn. Almost gets the triple here, but
Very good try.
yeah, the double will help him out most definitely. Let's see what he goes for now. Can get an easy, although that power still might be on full health, right? So
Yeah, there is no easy heals to anyone at the moment.
No, it's probably a bit too far to go for the healing hands and then try and get back for the MOMA.
If he goes for a body block now though, that's gonna be bad for him.
yeah, it might bite him. Let's see, gets him to 82. He has a scout who could easily get a 40 on this guy and make it only one turn away from kill. And this guy is now poisoning on 41. Crucial information for aggro. And Fab seems a bit inspired by the shrapnels.
Yeah, I think... Okay, I was just about to say I think he trusts them a little bit too much, but yeah, I think this is correct move at the moment. He's ahead, so he just needs constant damage.
Yeah, playing it safe when you're in the lead is not a bad idea.
Yeah, shrapnel's very much kind of, to me anyway, a high risk, high reward kind of weapon.
Yeah, and in worst case, it's just a 30 and basically no reward.
Arger just going for the damage to the guy closest to him, which does make sense. He has another turn, I believe, before the scout of Fab gets his turn.
Yeah, and I think this paratrooper he's going for now is the one that has the TNTs as well, so it's not a bad job, not a bad idea to try and take weapons out the game.
Yeah, you can see the health bar being on Fab's side, but before the 60 damage that Arger just took away from him, so it should be a bit on the... yeah, should be pretty equal. And Fab just dishing out safe damage.
I'm expecting to see some fall damage here.
Let's see. There you go. So this gives Fab the chance to eliminate the poison game entirely from the game. However, I'm scared to see what Agra will be able to do to him with this medic if he gets a clean MOMA turnaround, which very much looks like it. And there you see the turn skip setup. Oh, that might be too much power. Oh, what gets it?
Yeah, it was fine. I would have just used shotgun myself.
Yeah, I would have done the same thing and just done it safely with the shotgun.
Yeah, everybody's...
There is also slight risks. At times shotgun works weirdly and just some of the shots are not counting or something. I have been there before where the shotgun, like perfect hit from close range, only did like 20 or so.
Let's be honest, when's this game not doing funny things?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, decides to go for a simple sniper rifle shot on the enemy medic. Now what's Fab's choice? He could break open the MoMA himself to at least get rid of, if he realizes that MoMA has been reversed.
I don't think he realizes, otherwise he wouldn't have body blocked at all.
Yeah. But
Also, getting that crate is probably not gonna do much. There is, like, the damage of homing missile is not that good. It is same than bazooka, and all the targets are near enough. So it is likely that this paratrooper will die before he uses the homing missile. We will see though.
Let's see, let's see. TNT though was a very good pickup for Fab. That's some deal more damage.
But if instead of grabbing that useless crate he would have dropped 2 jetpacks, that would have been almost 100 damage combined.
Pretty much, yeah. Could have used that time to basically already eliminate that guy, depending on how good the water damage does.
Yeah, had he jetpacked the paratrooper towards the water, then TNT'd him into it.
Oh, this
that
angle is
huge damage.
Very risky. Let's see if it pays off. It does. So if Fab thinks of breaking this up with a jetpack, he's gonna bounce his medic to the water side, while Agra's medic gonna be on the dry side.
With that health, it doesn't matter too much though.
True, yeah. There's basically only like one jetpack and a bazooka, and this guy's gone, so...
Yeah, and if he separates the medic will have 40 or so HP left anymore, so it's like instant kill for anything anyways.
I think the medics are on what? Fabs is on 60?
Do we see an out of bounds here?
Yeah, there is a chance for instant kill, but no, he falls.
Yeah, the ground definitely has the properties for it. I don't know if he can stick the guy to the wall with the...
It is definitely possible to do with cattle prot there.
Okay, but Fab now going for even more arsenal with the mines on top here.
Yeah, mines are good though. It's always worth getting. Especially with the sapper where you cannot waste time using jetpacks or anything more useful anyways.
Oh, but
he shouldn't use them now. He's gonna run out of time.
Yeah, doesn't he get the... Oh yeah, he realizes it and just goes for the kill here. Might get self-damage, although it should be fine.
I think this is worth it. The scout is very dangerous.
Oh, gets... Wow, 12.
Only 12. And also, I think he went backed up and got the body block as well.
Yeah, he got up there, at least close to him. So this guy only has like 2 targets, which is a full HP sapper, or Mr. Para with TNT, who's on 70 now. So, it's gonna be still tough for Agra to catch up. Yeah, I believe he was thinking about going for TNT there, thinking he might get a turn skip on him, but since he's gone and gets another 70, very crucial for him. That might turn it around if he can keep up the MoMA. Let's see.
Oh, is he gonna... Who is he gonna hit? I was thinking he's gonna shoot the medics.
Yeah, he could. It's hard to tell. Those crates are also very valuable if you think about it. Fab doesn't really have the opportunity to get them. Oh, unless he extends the timer, of course, but no, doesn't get
Not
it.
quite. that's dangerous position. I would just use those crates as boosters now.
Yeah,
Just
no,
like in the middle of them.
exactly. Now they're just working against him since one explosion is gonna do like extra 30 just due to the crates being there. Maybe some fall damage as well due to the high bounce he's gonna get.
How much is the crate explosion damage exactly? I'm thinking it's
It's
around
30.
30. Yeah, because if that's 30, that TNT could do way over 100 damage.
You could deal probably about 50 damage with just the crates.
Gets the shot with the angle. It's a mount of 40 and keeps the body block. Well, let's see. This Paro is still pretty healthy if you think about it. Although he is out of jetpacks.
Yeah, he doesn't have anything too useful.
Yeah, I believe this guy shouldn't be the primary target for Fab now. Since
Yeah, no, this guy should be definitely left to be last guy alive.
most he can do is 40. Doesn't quite get it now. So maybe Fab needs another good shrapnel here against that Sapper. He's on 90. But like he would be able to get a kill on him with a 90.
Oh, that's gonna be bad. That's gonna be bad.
Yeah, he should lower himself to 15 HP now. Doesn't really think about it.
Oh no, don't go for the crates. That's not a good idea now.
He's gonna have enough time to get them, but that will be one risky and tough throw.
Yeah,
Oh,
Misses his turn
no.
entirely.
this definitely cost him the game now.
Well, it kind of was already heading towards an aggro win, I have to say. Like, the medic advantage already pulled back like 40 HP. So, now he's thinking, what's he gonna do? Is he gonna...
Still looking to try and get the turn skip on the Sapper, I think.
Yeah, it looks like it. He has the ability to do that.
It is a very difficult amount to do with TNT though.
That looks like it. Is that even going to hit the second Sapper?
It should.
Almost
And it's-
perfect. So... Oh, head
No,
jumps.
not gonna happen. Just
Yeah, maybe
try
just...
throwing.
Okay,
Yeah, he should
exactly.
try throwing the sapper close to his own guy so he could later deal damage with the next.
God.
It goes straight between them.
Yeah, and that's why I hate that weapon. Like, it is as good as TNT damage-wise, but it tends to do that often.
Yeah, and now the game is all up in Agra's hands. He's gonna get a skip turn now. He can still make the medic skip another one. Should have one trank left.
Yeah, I don't see much chance for Fab anymore here. He was definitely in the lead at the beginning, but Agre took it back very strongly.
Indeed, yeah. Got 270s. Kind of, if you want to count it like, I don't know, shrapnel karma, it kind of evened out in the end.
Now he can just deal with the medic easily here, since he just skipped.
Yeah, it's just cleaning up for Agre now. Yeah. Or unless... Yeah, he'll just go even for the Sapper now, I guess.
Yeah, he should definitely deal with the medic here.
I mean, he just took a skip turn.
Yeah, because now one of the sappers will skip, and then the sapper can deal damage without friendly fire.
Yeah, so there you go. 250s left to cash in the first map. Also, having been on the disadvantage of going second, this might push Agre's motivation even more for the second map. But we'll see.
Wait, why is he doing this though? Just for fun?
I think so, yeah. I mean, he's not really going to be able to kill him in 2 turns unless he goes for head jumps as well.
Yeah, that's true, but he could have instantly killed him if he would have tried to put the mine somewhere jumped 1 or 2 head jumps and tried to blast him to that mine.
Well, I think he's just glad that he got the win on the first map. Understandably,
Yeah.
after that really heavy start from Fab, I think everybody would be like, what's the word for it? Afraid, right? Basically afraid after the first shot.
Yeah.
So, gets a heal in, just to be sure.
Did this medic collect some kind of crate? Does he have some... Okay, he doesn't have any special weapons.
Well then,
Okay, let's see how Fab wants to end it. Will he still try body block game or will he just go out with a bang?
seems like he wants to go with a long-range shrapnel.
Yeah, still fights on. I've got respect for that.
Oh, gets his 50 at least. Like a low 50 as well, right? Didn't really bounce
Yeah.
up to the pig's head, so it's always interesting to see these. I never really understood how these work, but well, here it goes. The final blow to the first round of the quarterfinals.
Yeah, Agger ends it with the cattle prod.
Gives Agra a win. And yeah. This match always goes to show you that it's really important to keep notice of the MoMA cycle, right? But,
Yeah, you definitely don't want to lose that advantage.
yeah, and even if you make use of, if you get kills early, make sure you get rid of the enemy medic as well. But that's done and dusted for now. We're gonna go to Railroad as map 2, and yeah, see you guys there. we are back for map 2, Railroad, and you can see the lineup of Agra here, going scout heavy this time. Comparing that to Fab, who has like the sort of utility meta lineup with all the tools you're gonna need.
Yeah,
And
I really like the scout heavy lineup on this map. This doesn't have that many dangers, and the scouts can also grab TNTs, air bursts, all kinds of explosive stuff. So this is definitely optimal map for them.
there's so many poison barrels, eh? Why would you?
Well, that is true, but it's just so rare they are useful. If you can TNT somebody next to it and then shoot it with a shotgun, yeah, it might work. It's very situational.
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever seen anyone get hit by a poison barrel in a competitive game.
Yeah, me too. It would be a first today. That's in a bit of an awkward spot for a MoMA.
Oh. I see ADB in chat telling us we've forgotten to update the score.
This score. How could we forget about this score? So we're gonna do a quick stop. And I'm gonna do this score, which is very important. And thank you, ADB. Continuing on.
The players might be a bit confused what happened just now.
They might be confused, but if we continue, they'll know. And yeah, Agra knows.
All three of us forgot about it.
Yeah. And Agra already knows which is important, which is HP. Is that great?
I'm just a commentator. I never focus on the hosting stuff.
Bit of a medium one, not even 80 damage on that. But
A bit of an underwhelming cluster there.
Yeah, and since Agra is going in with no sappers, he's gonna have a hard time getting a kill on this guy unless he uses like 2 jetpacks or something. The buildings. He's a sight to behold. Now let's see what Fab can do. Goes for the high damage one, it seems.
Completely misses.
The grenade hit the big
Yeah.
gate and caused the game delay.
Oh god, yeah, that's really unfortunate with that because like I'm still wondering why that happens sometimes. Maybe it's due to the you always see a lag when you're on like snowy maps and have a lot of pigs in front of your face, right? So I'm always thinking maybe it'd be relevant
Possibly
to that.
lag frames, yeah.
Some shopping.
But there wasn't a pig in sight for that shot, so.
I found this game just seems to lag at random times though as well.
Yep, true.
So Fab really needs to step it up now, having second turn and not getting the damage he wanted, most definitely.
Yeah, I'm wondering whether he could get an out of bounds kill on the paratrooper in front of him.
It almost seems like he has been practice collecting the mines or something, but the mines have been already taken.
Oh, getting a bit of a lag there. Oh, that seems like an undershot, but doesn't get the 50 now.
Yeah, he just ran out of time there.
I think pressure's getting to me a bit. We talked in the before the match, and he said that he was feeling a bit nervous, which is of course normal in a final match, right? There's the TNTs that could get rid of the Grenadier, but it seems like Agra's already got a plan for this guy. I want to make him turn a skip with poison. And the poison connects, so setup is already there.
What is Fab gonna do now?
He really needs to find a break, either getting his medic back or I don't know.
He has not been focusing Grenadier nearly enough.
Yeah. It's been weird. He's been kind of focusing only on the pigs in his front, but now he gets an easy shot on that guy, so he's gonna take it.
It is definitely the right move, but being on that roof is very dangerous. It's easy to throw the pig to the minefield from there.
Yeah, you can tell seeing that since the poisoning just occurred on the on Fab's Grenadier, that Agro was thinking of making him skip a turn now with a grenade launcher, setting that up, but now since the Grenadier is pushed closer to the enemy Grenadier, it might not be an idea he wants to follow through now.
That's difficult throw.
At least gets one.
Only hits one, but it is better than none.
Well, this might be a crucial moment if you can break up the MoMA. Oh no, he's gonna go for the Grenadier here. Which does make sense. You don't want... If you're not gonna get a second turn with your Grenadier, you definitely don't want to let the enemy have another turn with his Grenadier.
He definitely should check his Grenadier's HP now, so that's...
I think
He was on 36, so I imagine he's...
Yeah, I think both are gonna cross the river now. There you go.
Yeah, they're both dead.
That works.
So that in turn sets up, well, I mean, the MoMA cycle's still there. Medic can dish out some healing and will probably go back to the MoMA, but if Arger is not careful, he's gonna fall to the same fate in getting his kill too early. And,
I think he's a bit too careful player for that. He definitely keeps an eye out of those things.
Yeah, like I said, yeah. That's why he needs to stay careful with that. Maybe he'll most likely go with skip turns with this. Like, he could easily... Does he have all the jetpacks? He does. He could actually go for a skip turn on that Sapper if he dished out all the jetpacks at once. But doesn't go for that now.
Is he possibly going to look to bunch them up?
He could have just protect the Sapper next to the mine, but this also might work, just not as precisely.
Yeah, he wants to go for the extra.
And they're next to
Both
Harry.
next to the poison barrel.
Yeah, but this guy's gonna get a turn now. So... There's still the two medics left. The two scouts left. That would go for the crates now, though.
Well, that's not very useful. Oh no, he's gonna run out of time. He can get the crate from the inside, but there is not enough time to do anything now.
Let's see. Oh no, that's not gonna reach. Unless he's gonna roll up with a bunch of
roll it
force.
up. No, not quite.
No.
Yeah, Fab is struggling a bit with time management in this one, and now you could definitely say that Agro is on the upper hand, and Fab needs a mistake from Agro to now get his foot back in the door.
He tries to get a little bit extra damage, but...
Oh,
And
He does get it.
gets the bounce there and does what everybody should do with poison, and that is wait.
Exactly. There is no harm in waiting.
Oh no!
Oh no. I think he has done that mistake before.
It's the number one thing you want to avoid on this map, and that's this green field right in front of the scout you just saw.
I remember practicing on this map for Winter Grunt League and doing the same thing many times.
Yeah, I kind of like that minefield but it definitely needs some kind of warning sign to it.
Yeah.
Oh, body block is gone.
Body block is
Yeah.
gone.
Goes for the snipe, but loses the body block.
Fab definitely needs to make use of that.
Yeah, Fab seems very focused on the crates as well in this game, which is it makes sense. I've seen people lose focus of these way too many times.
Yeah.
So
Well, even if like you get the crate, it stops your enemy from having it. That's kind of my mentality in maps. If I can get the crate and still do some damage, I will, because it just takes it away from your opponent.
Yeah, it is definitely useful to get them, but not if they cost your turn.
Yeah.
There was a chance for huge damage here, but he
Unfortunately,
he quite couldn't use that.
yeah, pig slid down. Not what Fab would have wanted.
yeah, he kind of resorted to the basics, which is body block and dish out damage, but that's not enough now. He really needs like a miracle for this to work for him.
Yeah, I think he's quite quickly running out of options.
Yeah, and Agar is also very careful not to run into any potential double hits, like grouping ups and anything like that. And he still has most of his jetpacks and mines that he can use, so...
Oh, but he should use the jetpack to just detonate the barrel, not throw the pig away from it.
Gets
Oh,
them
but-
mine.
Okay, yeah, that definitely works. I would have most likely just very carefully detonated the barrel without throwing the pig away.
One gets a running 40 on this guy, very smooth, which in turn grants him a skip turn.
Very good turn.
Yeah. Yeah, Agar is not letting up, as somewhat prophesized, or somewhat see coming.
And now the crates are his after all.
Yes, so sadly this will be it for Fab. He did put up a good fight. He kind of went out of focus. He had a very strong start, but yeah, nothing to be ashamed of course. Still showed some good moves, good promise, but now we're gonna let this game cling out. Not quite sure what this poise is about.
Oh, that was a bad move. But yeah, it doesn't matter at this point anymore. He should have just poisoned the medic for
Yeah.
free turn.
Fab could have avoided that, but he would need to go out of this way for doing that, so...
Yeah, but poisoning a pig that is already poisoned doesn't do much.
Now the Fab jumps to the barrel.
He wants to get on top of that barrel. Just having a last bit of fun before heading out from this league.
Oh, let's see this triple. Hello? That seems like good enough power. Doesn't get the first one and does wait. Huh. Always wait. Oh, he wants to get a double here?
Yeah, I was thinking if he's trying to get the extra damage from the paratrooper, but nah, I don't think that's worth the risk. Just go for the medic.
I think this guy was also quite in the...
The scout's
skip
on
range, right?
22,
Yeah.
so that'll be another skip.
Unless the medic actually gets one more turn.
Yeah, I'm not seeing that, right? I think the second scout is next in Anchor's lineup. And
Fab just takes his own medic out.
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I was sure he would actually jump into the minefield there.
I was definitely thinking about it, but... yeah, not a lot to say. We can kind of bring our attention to the next match. We'll take a bit more time to set that up. But it's going to be Chris versus Forbesy. I believe a rematch we have seen from the first phase of this Grunt League. I believe they faced off in the Swiss stage. Oh, okay. Now I've seen it all, yeah.
We've seen the poison barrel actually be used.
Well, the pig was already poisoned and Fab was giving up and purposefully put himself there. But yeah, it has been seen at least now.
So, which is actually funny, since on this map there's also a rifle burst crate, so maybe. I'm not saying it's impossible, but maybe. We'll see it in the future again. But
Yeah, that wouldn't have worked if the barrel was full HP, though I'm pretty sure it has more than 15 HP.
They've got 20, the barrels.
Yeah, it took one hit from the jetpack before, otherwise that would have not happened.
yeah, so Agra takes this 2-0. Again, still very good effort from Fab. And Agra showing that he, again, is a strong contender for the crown. And yeah, we're going to set up our next match. And yeah, see you guys after the break.
See you soon.
What is up, everybody? It's ADB95, and I still with Nicholas and Metalman. Welcome back to the second game of tonight's first round of the playoffs for Grunt League Summer 2023. After Agar versus Fab, we have Forbesy versus Chris, the last two Brits in the tournament. They're gonna play on Ravine first, and then Chill Hill as the second map. And can you remind me the third one, Nicholas?
It's Barnyard Blitz for the last one.
Oh, yeah. Barnyard Blitz. So, let's just dive into this. We lost enough time already. We have Forbesy playing with the couple right away. Medic, Grenadier, Paratrooper, Sapper, and Scout. Meanwhile, Chris is using a Gunner right away with a Para, a Sapper, and 2 Scouts, which is a very interesting lineup for Ravine.
Yeah, very budget, and to be honest, I don't get it. But maybe he has a plan about it. We'll see.
Maybe. It definitely looks like something we would see, much likely to see on Chill Hill.
Yes. But yeah, here we are.
On the other hand, though, if Forbesy going first is actually good news for Chris. With the stronger lineup, he also gets that, so the second map will have some good things for Chris, you know?
Yeah, if he's throwing this map just with this lineup, then this is a good first turn for him.
Yeah. Just
Yeah,
jumps
it's a very-
over to get
Very
the plus.
interesting lineup from Chris.
But Chris doesn't have a medic, so he just goes for the gunner, which is the first one of
Yeah.
Chris's turn. Could this possibly be what Chris was trying to do with the gunner in first?
I don't know. I mean, I believe I've never seen a Mogu. But there it is, and yeah, no.
Mogwa. That would be a Mogwa. really.
Mogwa. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
otherwise-
Actually, yeah, it's Mogwa. We need to find the phrasing for these guys. We still haven't found it.
Yeah,
after,
so
like,
we
3
already
years.
hate MoMA to begin with, so
Okay, gets okay damage.
decent cluster. That looks like an 80 to me.
Yeah, all 10s, 10 to an 80.
So now Chris finally gets to retaliate and seems to be going back up. I'm not familiar with the crates of this, but this seems to be a good idea because the airburst is pretty good.
Yeah, maybe he was going for the gunner.
Ooh.
For the
Drops
crates.
it short though.
Thinking about the crates. This is a very short shot though.
Yeah, short shot for him. Forbesy did not protect the Grenadier by going with a body block, so it's still quite open. But the height difference is always a terrible client for bazooka and airburst shots.
Yeah, this map isn't really the most forgiving to long range classes. I've done.
And
practice
to those in
matches.
chat, to those in chat wondering about what we said with the Moga, just forget about it.
No, don't forget about it. Keep it in your sleep.
Yes, do please.
If you go to sleep tonight, just think of Mogu and you're fine.
Yes. A Haitian Creole spirit will probably haunt your dreams if you do that. But
And Chris very quick with the menuing there. Will he actually? Nah. Okay.
okay, he just went for a simple jump on the face.
Yeah, there's,
And this seems like a very good idea to me. It's gonna get some water damage.
he starts focusing this guy with his third pick in his lineup, so he has enough time to maybe even make him, well, not make him skip, but get a kill in one turn, right?
Ooh, 26.
Yeah, I mean,
That means
even if he would be in skip range, the medic would be right before the grenadier. It's always a tough thing to
true.
do that.
Although it's not an easy heal and go back, if you will.
Oh no, but well, due to the construction of Chris's lineup, he definitely has enough targets where he could body block anyway, with the scout, for
Yeah.
example.
We can see that it's always troublesome to get some quick jumps when you need to skim over a river. This is something that it's hard to do even when you're not playing on Parsec on this game. Because for some reason the jump button is very delayed.
Yeah, it sounds like this game likes to drop inputs.
Also, one very interesting thing that I noticed in the previous game, I just wanted to bring this up. That cluster lag that was thrown on the building on Railroad was very weird. Like, to me, it felt like the cluster lagged because of the building.
Yeah, almost like, right? It has to always be something in the sight of the game, because these old PS1 games, they basically just render what they see, right? Everything else is basically non-existent for most of them. And
Yeah.
that's a very high power.
Well,
But it doesn't...
Yeah, I was worried it was not gonna hit. But now we have the Scout of Forbesy's team, which still has a health crate right next to him.
And this scout hasn't even been touched yet. Still on full health.
And a 20, that's a pretty easy double jump.
I think the mines just dropped in, so maybe he's going for it, maybe not. Yeah.
Could go for a double, although when you have control over healing, it doesn't really pay off that much.
Is he actually looking for a double with the Grenadier here?
Nah, I don't think so.
No.
Definitely not now.
Yeah. And, well, there's the mines for Chris, so at least he's got that advantage.
He should go jump on the head of the Grenadier now, though. So that's
It's definitely
Bit of a pickle.
something. It's a long way, though, and to be fair, if you think about it, leaving that guy on 1 HP on the side of the river, I mean, he needs to stay on that river after that.
Well,
He
that's
has-
the thing. He would not be on 1 HP because the medic would heal him. He would be on 31 when he moves.
If he, yeah, of course, right? You can't do that. Let's see what this medic will go for now. It's going to be pretty crucial to the rest of the game.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Like, the medic will, if medic tranks the gunner, there's no need for a heal. So he could even just decide to... Yeah, but that doesn't make any sense because there's no pig of Chris's team on the other side. He couldn't even kamikaze.
Yeah,
Yeah, he needs to heal.
he could have gone back
Oh.
after his turn and just do a little head jump, but
Now he's in the position where can he get back to the gunner?
well, he doesn't need to, but he actually does.
He still does.
Pretty good
Yeah.
movement from him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like Nicholas was saying, it was not mandatory to go back to the gunner because it's not like he has tranks, like the usual situation where this happens. But yeah.
Yeah, it's a very different style of tranquilizer play than we normally see.
Yeah, in that situation, anyone could have been a good trank. How much is this scout on?
3.
Does anyone remember? 3, okay.
And
That's right.
it seems like Forbesy remembers as well. So
Might decide to do the other 2 in another turn. Just goes for the last one and he needs to pull out a cluster and do something. He goes for Keanu. That's a very good cluster
That's too
objective
short,
right
though.
there. Oh,
Right, bounces away.
that's the thing. If you need to do head jumps, just make sure that they don't mess up with your turn. I was thinking that while he was trying the last jump there. Especially if it's on a Grenadier turn where you absolutely need to get the cluster done.
yeah, so pretty big miss there from Forbesy.
Yeah.
Like at this level, you don't want any turn wasted, and getting that with the Grenadier is like heartbreaking almost.
Yeah. I think this is also a mistake here, using a jetpack on the Grenadier here. Oh, that's a very
Nasty
tough
too.
position. That's
Yeah.
gonna be a self-kill.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
definitely a mistake now.
I can understand that because on 30 seconds, the possibility of being pretty clumsy with the... or sloppy, if you will, with the paratroopers is very high. And that's something I suffer a lot too. But yeah, it's just it was just more of a decisional mistake here. The Grenadier's on 30. You do not want to miss a jetpack because it's you don't kill him anyway. You still need another move, so it's much better to do something else that just kills him when he's on 30.
Yeah, exactly. He just couldn't find another target in that short time. There was one behind the hill next to the water, and then there was this guy, but clearly he wasn't really... he was under pressure and didn't realize that. He could have also finished that Grenadier off with a mine in his later turns, right? Since he was on 10 then, after the jetpack. But,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
That's definitely an overkill.
Let's see what this will do. How low is this guy?
Oh, you are right. Chris did get the mines. So yeah.
Yeah.
Was that the paratrooper but from the... Oh, no, this is the sapper. It's not a grenadier. That's
This will
sorry.
be a lot of damage then. Let's see where
yeah,
he
he
will go,
could-
though.
He could just walk on the water to try to get back, and it's exactly what he does. I think that's a kill.
Nah, he will reach, but he will be,
Be about 10 health.
yeah.
Barely, though, just on 10. Still, that's 106 damage. That's a great TNT.
Yeah, great turn, and you can see the health bar before that move just being in favor of Forbesy, but after that one... Oh,
Ooh,
wait,
but look at this.
never mind, okay. I
Okay,
didn't
here's
quite
the
catch
thing,
this.
though. Here's the thing. You need to do 50 to the sapper. So I think this is a mistake.
Maybe he's banking on some water damage, but...
But then the problem is there's a very high possibility of either grouping them up or throwing the sapper into the water. So this is actually a very hard TNT to plan.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
lot of
'cause-
options you need to consider.
You could have put it in the middle for maximum damage, but the likelihood of the sapper going in the water is pretty high at that point.
I'd say the outcome is pretty good considering all the possibilities.
Yeah, use a mine to avoid that. Oh. You can also use a jetpack. I believe the Para still has a jetpack, and he goes before the sapper, but good decision making, getting rid of that now. And
Yeah, considering when your enemy does have a medic on the loose, there's not much poisoning you can do, so it's probably better to do this. Just do the 40. And, oh, that's gonna be close. Oh, no! Why
missed
did he...
shot.
Why did he rush that shot? He had still had a second and a half, it looks like, by the timer.
gets the perfect
that's enough.
window, just
That's a
enough.
Does
Ew.
get the kill as well.
What is happening right now?
A lot of stuff, but wow, this is one healthy scout. One healthy boy.
Yeah. I don't feel like it changed much, but yeah, the 40 less on that medic would have still been a pretty important shot for the late game.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we saw some mistakes on both sides. If Chris could have kept up making no mistakes, this would have gotten pretty close. But
Yeah, I can't help but wonder what about if Chris had a bit more optimized lineup, because basically this is the MoMA reverse but without a medic on the other team. That's what happened right now.
yeah.
But the problem for Chris is that a gunner, as well as being the class that's universally considered the weakest, it's also not at all a late game pig.
Yeah, most definitely. And unlike this guy, who can really turn the game around in the end, as we saw in the first map today.
To be fair, neither are paratroopers on one way, but yeah, this is turning out to be crucial for 40. Just the lineup difference. Although, as we said before, this is a best of 3, so it may be a choice by Chris.
Yeah, throwing away a map is something people consider. It might even pay off, right? But it's hard to tell if it does when it even happens.
It depends on the it depends on the player's mindset as well, because when you put yourself the pressure, of having those two maps, like I need to win these. Sometimes every little thing that happens that doesn't go in your favor can just mess up with your mind.
Yeah, you really need to be confident and cool in your matches to make that choice. And Yeah, but now I think it's time for the medic to take his...
Could be poison.
Yeah, either be poisoned or just a shot to the face. Maybe you can
just
easily get...
This is, again, not a very good position, though. He does get the 15.
Yeah, the guys are close enough to get 2 head jumps in to make this a skip turn in the end. But...
Yeah, but the 2 healthy pigs of Forbesy's team just suggest to me that this is going to be 1-0 for him.
Yeah. Like, this scout is way too healthy, and we would need another misturn from Forbesy again.
I think several misturn, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's like the prospect of having a 156 scout as the last pig on your enemy team is just... I wouldn't throw it in the towel, but almost.
So what's this again? Maybe airbursts? I'm not quite sure.
I think it's the... Isn't it a suicide? Or does that start on turn 1?
I can't remember, and I don't know if they've been changed the crates on this map either. I'm not too sure.
Wait, how much is the medic on? I forgot.
Now he's on 50.
Okay, so that means he needs a bazooka, and I think he would be next, would he?
He would be. Yeah, the scout is last in Forbesy's lineup, and that's
a pretty hard 40 to get. I don't think that's
not gonna be. But maybe water damage will help out.
A bit of self-damage as well.
Never mind. Gets a unlucky spin for himself. So
good move, but Chris should have realized that since he was next, getting the 40 would have been more important than the body block. This is kind of a pickle. I mean, it would be amazing if you could just make him skip and just stay there, so when he dies, Nobby dies too, but that's very hard to... Oh, okay, wait.
I think he's done it.
Yeah.
He has.
It wasn't that slippery on the top side, so that's a very good move there.
Yeah, that was a very good way to throw that grenade launcher, because Ravina is, even though it doesn't look like it, extremely slippery.
Yes. So they have advantage. Now really crept up, if you couldn't tell. And it's basically now just a matter of cleaning up the map.
Yeah. Haven't seen any close maps today, which is a bit sad. I would say the closest one we had was that root canal.
Yeah, root canal was very close until that turnaround point and the missed turn,
Look at how many
treadmill.
dang boots there are down there.
That's a lot of boots.
Yeah, all the actions kind of happened in one place in this little corner.
Yeah, please don't crash the game, boots. Okay.
He didn't make it to the skip here. He needed a 29, he got a 27.
Yeah.
As much as the game is pretty much over, there's still a chance for Chris to get some poison in.
Get some poison and prove you know what you're doing, and
yeah, a 35 damage poison is always pretty satisfying. Oh, okay, never mind. Not a huge problem though. The gunner can easily just solve that situation with a bazooka, which is how gunners solve situations, by the way.
Pretty much, yeah. Maybe flamethrowers.
The gunner solve things with explosives.
I'm pretty sure that guy is Chucky has I solve problems with a bazooka written on his resume. He does look like the kind of guy who would.
Yeah, also, Chris showing off, he knows his body blocks game, but it's been...
Goes for a mortar.
That looks a bit too far, although it does get a 41 on the enemy, which is pretty good. And another 4. Do want to remind the audience that even though it shows a 3, the fall damage is actually a 4, because it's 3.9 something, a lot of decimal numbers, and somehow the game rounds that to a 4.
Yeah, and,
by the way, I wanted to mention there's a lot of supporters for Forbesy regular videos, but also a couple are in the chat right now. So he seems to be like the guy that we do get one guy that sometimes that has those 1 or 2 accounts rooting for him, which is good. I'm not saying we don't want that.
Yeah, to be fair, he seems like right now the strongest guy from the. I don't want to say UK since he. I don't know. Do you identify as Scottish or what would you
okay,
say?
look, I don't want to get into this debate. I'm just
You're
going to say
treading a fine line here now.
I
I'm
don't
just
want to
gonna say
start it,
the idea is I ask every player from the UK what kind of flag they want on their card, and these are what they chose. So that's it. I'm not saying anything else about it.
If he chose Scotland, then I'd prefer to have the Scottish
So he's-
to avoid.
He's
There's
most,
so
angry
many
Scottish
sports.
people.
There's so many sports that like divide home nations of UK. So
Yeah.
don't bother about it.
okay, so he's most definitely the best Scottish player we have right now, and he's also on that island somewhere. And,
And he's also leading 1-0.
leading 1-0.
Yeah, I'm now looking at the chat and just in pin right for Scotland intense bagpipe.
All right, let that be a feature in Larkor then, Pin. I'm waiting on that. So we'll see you guys in game 2 on Chill Hill in a minute. All right, welcome back. We're about to go to game 2 on Chill Hill. We have that scared a lot. That scared me a lot. That there was a sudden noise in my room, but that's okay. Let's keep going.
Ah,
Yeah,
maybe
we
an
have
imposter.
probably. So we have 2 paratroopers for Forbesy. That makes absolute sense on Chill Hill. Sapper, a gunner, and then another scout. I mean, 1 scout. Meanwhile, Chris brings the grenadier and the medic here, with a paratrooper in first, but then sapper and scout. I am now wrapping my head around what Chris is thinking.
There's like a meme for this. It's like, it's a big gamble. Let's see how it pays off for him. That's what I feel like.
I would say the fact that Forbesy doesn't have a medic is already a huge good news for Forbes for Chris. Of course, we have to wait for Chris to go first because that's how it works.
Yeah, Chris's lineup is very, very interesting. Like, putting the Gren and the medic second and third, like, I'm thinking he must have some kind of strategy in mind for that.
I am thinking of a couple situations where this could work. For example, Chris is going first. If he goes inside of an artillery and maybe destroys the other one, then Forbesy has two paratroopers that have almost nothing to do except for the fire rain to kill the other artillery off. Oops. Just don't do fast menuing it.
It's a quadruple bazookas equipped now.
Oh my god, that felt very frustrating to watch.
So
You got there in the end, though.
Yeah, for everybody who's having
Yeah.
trouble with this, here's a tip: just go down and up, and you're gonna be at the jetpack if you have not collected a crate.
Yeah,
So,
I know that thing. It's very complicated to do with a
Nope.
keyboard, and Chris does do exactly what we predicted he would do.
Yep. Just takes the second artillery straight out the game.
yeah, artillery's
Now-
having a very short lifespan right now.
And now
And-
Forbesy basically has to go for the fire rain, otherwise the artillery's gonna stay there.
Yeah, Forbesy.
And-
yeah.
Yeah, because you've
Like I
got
s-
effectively 300 health to deal with an artillery, 200 plus the pig inside of it.
Yeah, and also, like I said before, if you're not doing that, the paratroopers are extremely unoptimized here.
Yeah, you've got a machine gun and a bazooka and not much else.
Even so, Forbesy does go for the Grenadier, which makes sense in a way, but
Yeah.
I feel like Chris's plan was exactly this, like having Forbesy having to focus on too many things at the same time.
Yeah, like you've got 3 priority targets that all are kind of equally important to try and take on and out. You've got a grenadier, a medic, and the artillery to worry about.
And great body block by Chris. On a dangerous position, yes. Ooh.
Wait for it.
Let it roll around.
Oh no.
No,
Aw.
only 7 damage! Okay, so many things to say. The cluster was very short and only managed to do 7 on Forbesy's second paratrooper. The Grenadier body block is good, but because the one he body blocked is the one that just took his turn. On the other hand, that paratrooper is able to kill that Grenadier when he moves,
Forbesy
because of
looking,
the
yeah.
mine's proximity.
Forbesy looking for a fast way down there with the jetpack. That could have almost bitten him.
Crashed his turn, yeah. He has to go for the medic. He's going next. He does get a 40. What's some self-damage? 10.
Only 10 self-damage, not much, but still.
I
Not-
would be very careful in that corner. I feel like there's a insta-kill though in there because there was a just where he landed there was still a slippery tile, so there might be something for Chris to work
I
with.
would say even possible that
Oh
he
no!
could be thrown
Oh no!
completely out.
Oh no!
Ooh. Okay. I would say it's possible that he can even completely thrown out from that position.
True. Yeah.
Depends on how slanted the terrain past the mountains are, because not to call the developers lazy, but let's just say a lot of maps have an incredibly big slope after the mountain that look like a wall, and if you get
Yeah.
it just right, you can just get the pig to fall onto his death on hell.
It's not, yeah. The map board, when the map borders kind of end, the developing gets a bit sloppy.
Yeah, to be fair, I'm not like again. I'm not calling them lazy. I don't think anyone would have imagined that there would be a competitive
No.
hog scene 20 years after the release of this game.
That's it. This game's what, 23 years old?
Yes, it is. And that was a good mine. He does not manage to get the insta-kill on him, but just barely.
I am constantly reminded of the disrespect that the F-range strike gets on this map for some reason. Like, nobody picks it up. Like, it's getting to me somehow now. Like,
Yeah, I don't understand why Forbesy didn't go for it. I mean, Chris has no reason and also no way unless he knows the shortcut to it.
this could be an out of bounds, but gets only a 30.
Yeah, that looked like it was very hard to get a 30, but... Here comes Forbesy's first gunner.
I like the pick of fourth pick with the gunner, since he can now use the high explosive high explosive grenades that have dropped in.
Oh, yeah.
And it's probably what he had in mind as well.
And the menace symbol, which it can be very useful as well.
Let's see his
Again,
target.
for me, the biggest problem for Forbesy is that he's either having too many targets to focus on, or he's completely lacking them.
He's going for the scout. Good memory
Good
of his
move.
position, but the power is not there.
It could still work. No,
No. Doesn't roll the right way.
that was a crucial turn because the scout gets the move now.
Yeah. And I believe after this it is
It's a
Chris's artillery.
Yeah, Chris
And
is
Chris's next turn.
tactically in complete control of the game right now because the artillery will be able to deal a lot of damage to the gunner that's right next to him. Then he's got the grenadier body blocked, the medic body blocked, and Forbesy's just struggling to do stuff right now.
angles it down. It was very awkward, but gets the full 60 and puts him in that ditch, so to say. The scout from Forbesy skipped his turn. It was a very quick...
Yeah, Forbesy doesn't even want to look at the pig as skipping his own turn. Good move from Chris here. There's probably a jetpack down there, so that means everything he collects there is gained. He can go back to the artillery.
That's such a risky maneuver, aiming directly towards the artillery, not to the side. And here
He
comes...
came back into the artillery a new man, or a new pig, I should say, with the
and here's
4
the big
jetpacks.
boy.
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh, 33.
Why is the shell short?
That was very close to be self-damage, and with that shot, self-damage could have been very high.
That would have been a lot of self-damage.
Okay, so another crucial turn here. Forbesy absolutely needs to kill this grenadier by using the minefield.
Looks like he's able to.
Yeah, but that's not gonna be enough. He needs 2 mines.
He needs another bazooka
Didn't even
It's a
go
bazooka now.
or shrapnel, or just a simple
Oh, good collect.
cattle prod.
Yeah, cattle prod is enough because the half health rule does work. So as soon as he touches a mine now, he is dead.
He's
But he's
alive.
not touching one.
Bounces the other way to the minefield, so
Let's see if Chris
Chris will
can
get another cluster off.
Yeah.
Let's hope for his sake it's a better one than last time.
Yeah, I mean, not very hard to do better than 7.
Yeah, that's true. Gets the sword, very important.
Yeah.
It's a mindset.
I would love to see a grenadier use a sword though. Oh, but he picked a target that only had 47 health. That's another mistake. Again, tactically, Chris's plan is working wonderfully, but the grenadier has only been able to do 54 damage so far in 2 turns.
Forbesy also not aiming for the out of bounds, instead gets him down there into the slippery ditch. It's a lot of sliding. And he's out
That's
of bounds. And
Yeah, he went out of bounds. That costed like 5 extra seconds for Forbesy.
And this can cost him the turn as well, right? Or never mind.
No, he's fine, he's fine. Just get the turn out.
Yeah, the classic short range distance. And
Yeah.
Good.
Although, again, the biggest problem for Forbesy now is that he has 2 paratroopers that will be very much useless soon.
Yeah,
And
he's.
if,
If Forbes is going to get back into this, he's got to go for that F range soon.
if Chris is smart enough, in my opinion, if Chris is smart enough to leave the 2 paratroopers last for Forbesy's team, then he's got a very good chance to win. Oh, but there's 170 sapper there, and that's again a bit short, but it does get a 37.
Yeah, it's very much not optimal throws right now.
No, but I feel like with the high explosive, it doesn't have that much damage drop off. At least compared to other weapons in this game, anyway.
Yeah, like the
So
F-ray.
Yeah, even a bad throw still does semi-decent damage.
Would have been a perfect turn to jump up there and get the F-rain. Also, though, this is actually pretty good move.
Gets a very
Yeah,
good
but-
group up here.
Bunch the medic and the grenadier up.
Yep. The best couple you will want together when you're the other team. Look at that.
However, I do think there's no high explosive grenades left, since the medic just took the one from the gunner that has been killed.
Yeah, but I think the guy that's next for Forbesy still has a couple of jetpacks.
Oh yeah, that might be true.
And to be fair, all you need there is 1 jetpack plus a bazooka to kill both, which
That
would be
is-
massive.
That is true, yeah. Let's see about this TNT. It could potential. Never mind.
Yep. I'd say it could still potentially go to the minefield.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Needs a very good bounce from the steep there, but doesn't.
Nope.
You're
He's
gonna
good.
get some full damage though.
Yeah. Not the bounce Chris wanted, and I'm pretty sure not the bounce Forbesy's paratrooper wanted either.
So, oh, that's the cattle prod coming into play. I can already see it.
Okay, let's count the turns.
Oh,
Yes, Forbesy still has another turn before one of these 2 gets to move, so a poison would actually be a very good.
he
good
actually
option.
has. Does he have 2? No, or the medic?
Yes, because next pick for Chris is the one in the artillery.
Yeah, that's one's definitely got his turn F, but the scout is gonna go as well, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, not even him. Yeah, he's got 2 turns. And if Forbesy can manage those numbers now that they're poisoned, it could get massive.
Yeah,
You could potentially get 2 turns skipped in a row.
basically it only takes like a grenade thrower in the middle, and they don't need to group
One
up
group.
again.
They're on 55
And 52. So they are on 40 and 37.
So 1 grenade launcher between both of them.
Yeah, making sure
Would
that
do
they
it.
don't stay bunched up.
Very good kill here, by the way.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that paratrooper had a lot of health. He had like 100 and maybe 90 something. So
he
yeah,
was
that's a pretty
over
good
slightly
kill.
over 100, so that's like 40 damage extra on top.
Yeah,
And this guy doesn't have the jetpacks, so
but that's okay. So that's okay because again, Chris's guy inside the artillery still needs to take a turn. So Forbesy has time to deal with that.
yeah, he'll have a sapper next. If he's
Yeah,
still
you have a
alive.
sapper next,
Yeah. Oh,
and he's right
no.
there. So. Oh no! He's going for it
Choosing
now.
to go for it now.
That's too
not gonna
short.
work.
Okay, what's that gonna?
It puts them on 12.
Okay.
Extra
Oh,
2.
Guys punching each
18
other
for
in
the
the face.
grenadier. And 10 for the
10 for
medic.
the-
That
That's
still works.
horrible.
That still
No,
works
it doesn't
for him,
because
though.
the grenadier goes first.
Yeah, he'll have the turn right now, and now he only needs the sapper to kick the grenadier in the face. And
That is true.
We
A
get-
punch to the Grenadier, and as long as he makes sure that he's far away enough, he's gonna get 2 turns skipped in a row.
He's choosing
no,
to forgo the artillery.
he doesn't have enough. Oh, goes for
He
the F
goes
ray?
for the F rain as well.
Yeah,
Don't tell me-
that's a move that makes perfect sense. Forbesy doesn't have jetpacks.
And dishes them out, and oh
No!
Oh, it runs out of time.
It could have been such a good move.
Doesn't manage to throw it out. He's also right next to a crate, which could mean extra damage. And Forbesy, if he punches the Grenadier now,
That's all he needs to do.
he could turn the game around, but he's going away.
He's
Yeah.
thinking maybe he knows the skip towards the artillery, but I don't think he's going to go for that. And he's not going to go for the punch either way, so
Yeah, but regardless, the punch was the best move.
it was. It
Period.
definitely was, yeah.
That would have had, you would have had 2 skip turns in a row.
So
You would have had technically 3 skip turns because Chris didn't manage to really get anything done in the
Although,
previous
let-
turn.
Let me think about this, though. The Grenadier will move. And is there something he can do to prevent the medic from skipping?
I think he picked up an extra weapon. What was? Oh, the sword. Never mind. Oh, maybe he just let a cluster grenade roll down the ditch, and
Nah, I would say you should try to... Oh, use the high explosive and throw yourself towards him.
it looks
Please
like he's
do.
gonna try that.
That would kill all 3. No!
Ah.
But this could still work. Hold on. No.
No, it doesn't go far enough.
Wanted to do it with the cluster, but the combustion of his grenadier basically led him astray. And
Yeah, the overkill of the Grenadier. That's, by the way, that means that the Grenadier took at least 79 damage from that cluster.
right,
69, pardon.
now it's a difficult situation for both of these guys. Like this scout and the Sapper left for Forbesy, and Medic's gonna skip his turn. Forbesy gets another one.
That's a
Yes.
tough poison to shoot.
Yeah.
And you know that guy... Oh, yeah, but poisoning is definitely a good choice, because you know that guy's going back into the artillery.
Yeah, to be fair, all of these, well, not this guy, but pretty much all of these guys could get into the artillery if they would know the skip.
Yes, but we are in a parallel universe where they don't know it. So
Yeah.
let's consider that.
Are we in a parallel universe?
Yes, we are right now, and you are the one that comes from another universe with that.
Oh, damn it.
Oh,
Forbesy
yeah,
gets
look
the high
at that one.
explosives.
Oh, yeah, that's a big one. Even healing.
And a medicine ball as well, which
Yes. He could blast him out of this universe with that explosive right there.
and with that crate there as well, this will do massive damage if he can get it.
A possible 90 damage combined, which would
Maybe out of bounds?
turn the paratrooper into
That was
kamikaze.
Yeah, that was 88 damage from that, including the full damage.
Yeah, and
That will turn the paratrooper into a kamikaze enjoyer.
yeah, and you
Leaves the
saw
paratrooper on.
20
He was
something.
on 115.
It should be on 20 something, I think.
I think it's in the his health is in the 27.
Something
If
like
I've done
that.
if I've done my maths right, which I probably haven't.
What's the plan here? Is he going for self-heal?
Definitely. The point is definitely a number where you don't want to take another turn
Yeah.
after you get the chance to have one.
Oh, yeah.
Huh. And now,
Oh.
Forbesy can make him skip.
Yeah, the scout's the scout's still gonna take his turn from Chris's lineup, right? Am I right?
No, I'm thinking like, does Chris have still a scout alive?
I believe he does, yeah.
Okay, so this because if he didn't, that would definitely be over with the health number I'm looking at.
Yeah, the scout took care of the power that was 100 HP from Forbesy into the minefield.
And good
Yeah,
move on
Chris-
Smith here to poison after that sapper used the self-heal.
Yeah, you can see the health bar being an advantage of Forbesy now with that 15 damage. That didn't change much, but
Yeah. Unfortunately, this is so painful because the turn that changed the momentum was the one where Chris didn't manage to throw the fire rain out, but it was the correct move, so that's just why it's so painful to acknowledge it.
Let's see what this leaves the para at. Okay, never mind. Doesn't touch him.
Still keeps him on 27. But here's the thing. Okay, yeah, he's just 2 head jumps.
2 head jumps and a punch.
Yeah, realizes it this time. Not gonna miss out on that opportunity.
Probably better off killing
2
that
head jumps and
with,
the weapon I like to call the bitch slap.
But what's Forbesy gonna do now? Is he gonna go all the way over here to try to grab the F-Rain?
Oh, because he's on the other side.
Yeah, he's gonna drop it, and he's on
Wait.
the completely other
No,
side.
he's not. Oh, yeah, he's on the other side.
So it's, yeah, both of them have the chance to now get that. Overall, Forbesy is in the advantage because he's gonna get...
No. If Forbesy
just
scoops
shoots him.
now, yeah, Chucky won't be able to get it because he would be too slow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is Chucky
just
next? Yes.
Yeah, losing 114 health.
Goes for
So
self-kill.
no F-Rain for Chris.
Oh, that's way too short. Gets
Oh,
I think
that
he-
is
50, I believe, right?
No, he didn't vaporize himself, so...
I thought he did for a minute there.
Yeah, I thought he did too, but then I saw the X was still there. Oh, God. Well,
Yeah.
that's a wrap, everybody, and I'm not talking about my dinner.
Yeah, there's still the mine on the bottom right here, so you can possibly finish it with this.
Yep, and there's no way Chris can do anything about it.
And it looks very good. Let's see. Doesn't quite reach the mine, though.
No,
Yeah, also, it didn't reach, and also I think the mine there was already triggered.
It was
Yeah,
definitely the other one was triggered. I'm not sure about that one.
I think the only possible way for Chris to get back into this would be to just know the shortcut
no,
to
the
the
artillery skip.
Yeah. There's nothing
No, the
else
what?
left.
Know the way up to the artillery and then get in it and just bombard.
So, this looks like we're gonna hand in another 2-0. Which, to be fair, it was the odds favor results for both of these matches tonight. Forbesy and Augur are very much title contenders at this point. And we have what were considered the best 4 players left in the bracket. We have Forbesy winning 2-0 against Chris and knocking him out, which is gonna fight Mephisto. And on the other side, Augur will face Komori. This is gonna be one heck of a stream for the semifinals. We don't know when it's coming yet. We know that it's coming somewhere around this weekend. But yeah, of course, we have to confirm it with the players themselves. So thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. You want to say something, Nicholas and Metalman?
Yeah, just thanks for joining, guys. Was some very exciting matches, seeing who is going to come out into the top 4, and I'm very excited for the semifinals in the next one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Semifinals are going to be fire.
2 really good matches and honestly 4 really good players. Both matches were really fun to watch and commentate.
But now, that's also something we haven't talked about is the fact that we have like 2 of these 4 people that are left now will play in October's Hogs of War League, the big tournament. So that means that the semifinals are going to be especially important because getting to the final is the bare minimum to have a chance. Therefore, semifinals are going to be even more spicy than they would be with these 4 amazing players.
Exactly. Okay.
So other than that, again, it's always fun to do these kind of the live stream plays because we always get a little more people involved than premieres. Premieres are fun too, but you know, live gameplay is another thing.
It's live, so it's good.
Yep. All right, boys. Everyone in the chat, thank you, Metalman and Nicholas, for hosting and commentating. Thank you to Fox as well, who commentated the previous game. And that's it from us. See you guys next time.
Bye-bye.
See you all soon.